Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Kaiju commentary. On this one, you're watching Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla II. Now, we're going to do things a little bit different because depending on which version of the movie you own, or rather, which release you have, the opening might look a little different. So, when we're going to kick things off, when you see the opening shot of the film, when you see this shot here, that'll be your cue to start listening to us. So, we're going to kick things off in 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome to another edition of the Kaiju Commentary. Today we are watching 1993's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla II, which is in fact not a sequel to any of the existing Mechagodzillas.
What?
So yeah.
So Mechagodzilla reboot?
Essentially.
And this one's Kiryu, right?
No, that's in the Millennium. This is still
Oh,
Mechagodzilla.
okay.
And here we see the only other reference to
It's our good friend.
Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, when you see a little bit of Mecha King Ghidorah, implying that this is what they use as kind of a base to build Mechagodzilla, which is kind of cool that they'd explain, because it's always so random where it's like, hey, we're going to build a giant fucking robot. I'm like, well, where the hell did you get technology for that? So I do like how they kind of at least kind of explain where this technology came from. But yeah, this will be the last time they reference that movie. And also the first time where Mechagodzilla is strictly a mech. In the Showa era, he was kind of weirdly psychically controlled by this one girl, and other times he was kind of controlled by the aliens. And in the Millennium series, he's possessed by like the soul of the original Godzilla. But this is the only time where he's really just a big vehicle. Where...
So I feel dumb now because I forgot you. I didn't realize you said Mechagodzilla. I thought it was, or I mean Mecha King Ghidorah. I thought it was. I don't know which one. I'm so.
Well, you see Mecha King Ghidorah in the very beginning shot.
Was that the head?
Yeah,
Okay.
they show.
I was like, because I knew it looked different, but I was like.
Yeah, no, they're like.
Okay. I am made of dumb. Look at this CG.
And Chris, this will be your first time seeing any film of Mechagodzilla, correct?
Yes. Yes. I was double checking.
Yeah.
Artificial diamond.
It's funny because out of all the Mechagodzillas, this one most closely resembles his living counterpart, I feel.
Wow.
Because he's like really big and like jacked looking like the Heisei Godzilla.
I just would like to see the press conference like revealing this, like alongside the new iPhone.
I know, right?
And Mechagodzilla S. S plus.
Well, the funny thing is, if this happened now, or this movie was made now, I kind of feel that, you know, as they upgrade him and build him up, they would probably kind of do stuff more like that.
Sort of like the RoboCop reboot was, where it was like very just like the corporate side of like corporate policing.
Yeah. Well, think about it. I mean, this essentially is, you know, G-Force is basically going to be an extension of the, you know, self-defense force, and a lot of the stuff is probably, you know, put together by like independent, you know, contractor. I mean, a lot of people don't, I don't know if you realize, but a lot of the military's defense is, you know, supplied by, you know, civilian contractors. Like they, you know, they basically hire out these companies to build them weapons, essentially.
Right.
So it's not like the U.S. government. When people say, why is the U.S. government the most powerful government in the world? It's because it's the richest government in the world. They can afford, you know, to hire the best people to build them the best toys. Makes you wonder, like, how the hell much did that thing cost?
Ooh, nuclear systems.
It's funny you hear that, and you remember in '84 when they were so against, you know, the use of nuclear weapons on Japanese soil, and then it cuts to here, like, yeah, they're just basically building a giant like nuclear reactor.
Yeah, we're not gonna build a bomb, but we will build a dinosaur.
Look at that plaid suit.
It's not any more responsible, but it is a lot cooler.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
He's in corner office.
I know, right? Oh, that is my office.
Oh man, it's pretty cool.
I feel it's got to be a faster way up.
I was gonna say thank God it's that slow.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, I'm thinking analog. Stairs might work a little bit better.
Oh, it's our dreamboat.
Is this gonna be a she's all that moment?
And love interest.
The whole movie, so they're just gonna try to make her like the hot girl around the base. They're gonna take off her glasses, give her a makeover.
Oh yeah.
Because look at her. This is clearly a Rachel E. Cook moment right here.
There's gonna be a Breakfast Club moment.
Yep. Those glasses are gonna come off, and she's gonna make a whole different person.
Oh wait, no wait, she's hot now.
I had no idea.
I just don't see how that's possible. She had glasses on.
Oh, hi, sweetie. How you doing? I didn't realize you were sitting right next to us. This is some very stylish corrective spectacles we have on at the moment. If you ever feel like being beautiful, feel free to take them off. No, I'm just kidding.
I understand. That way I'm also blind.
Yep, and that's no sex for a week for me. You're welcome, folks.
If you're listening to this episode, they are still married. Tune in next week
to find out. Next week, she's like, yeah, so we're flying solo on this one. G-Force. It's funny, there was a few years back, they had like a fucking hamster movie called G-Force, and everyone got...
Okay.
I love this. Hobbies, Pteranodons.
It was a gerbil movie.
Oh, excuse me.
He is not a fan of Pteranodons.
I know, he liked Pteranodons, what are those? Then he explained it, and he got so mad at him, like, was there a right answer for this? Technically, they're not dinosaurs. They're pterosaurs, which is a species that broke off the similar evolutionary branch millions of years prior.
Dinosaur
excuse me. Flying pterosaurs.
Which is kind of redundant because all pterosaurs can fly. So what I'm saying is, no one's perfect, but this movie sure as hell isn't making an attempt to be.
Does he have like a pillow on his
I was
shoulder?
gonna say it's like a backup towel or something. I don't know. Take him and drill him. Oh boy.
Oh.
This movie took a turn.
Okay, so wow,
Oh.
okay. Wah, wah. Okay, this is what we call the coolest class ever. See, it is kind of cool, though, how they're kind of showing, like, all right, they're like, Godzilla has almost become, like, pop culture now in and of itself, even though he's real, because it's like, now they're analyzing all his powers and abilities, like, the way we would talk about, like, superhero. The way we would talk about Godzilla as a fictional character, like, how strong is his breath? Could he do this? Could he pick that up?
Jeez.
Oh.
Look at her go.
Wait, a woman did that?
A
To a
blonde
man?
woman.
I do like how it's kind of like an international team, too.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, he has to say all his commands in English.
Oh yeah. Well, it's an American-made vehicle, so.
Yeah. Until he gets really angry. The funny thing is, I could see this being made Universal Studios in Osaka, where they just put you like in this big VR thing, and you're just having to do battle with Godzilla.
I'm down.
I know.
I want to go on that ride.
I know. Well, not this one, but
I do. He's not even going that fast.
I was laughing. They're doing all this shit. They go into battle. They die right away.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that worked out great, guys.
It's the experience, though.
I gotta say, the guy spinning in the chair, that did not look very intense. At least it did not look as intense as he was letting on.
I don't know. Some people get sensitive motion sickness.
Like you?
Yeah, I'm pretty bad. I don't think I would have lasted long
Kind
time.
of a weenie?
I would just start throwing up. It would have been a perfect ring around me.
Oh. Like,
My nickname around the base would have been Saturn.
Oh.
Think about it. Let it sink in. So in addition to seeing another returning kaiju from the Showa era, Mechagodzilla, this film will also be the first time we've seen Rodan in quite some time. He's also known as Fire Rodan in this movie.
Rodan!
Tamago?
Oh, was that an egg?
Yep.
Whatever we do, we gotta make sure it hatches at some point during this. In the next 2 hours.
I just can't believe it, he says. You live in a world where a giant atomic dinosaur and your ancestor to it is a giant robot version of it, and then you find a pteranodon egg and you're like, I just can't believe it.
Better scratch this egg.
This is where I gotta draw the line, folks.
I can't believe it.
At least it's not like the size of Mothra's egg.
Or the size of the original Rodan egg, which was like the size of Rodan, and I was like, how did that come out?
Yeah.
Kind of
Well, that didn't take long.
I know, it's kind of an underwhelming like entrance for like Rodan. It's just like, yep, and there she is. Just,
Take a nice evening fly.
it's just like, hey guys, I'm Rodan.
Howdy, campers. Rodan's this universe's Smokey the Bear.
It's funny, in this film they changed up the kind of the head crest, if you will.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's better with 3 points.
Well, also traditionally too, he had like just 2 going back, and now he's got to come over like a
I
crown.
thought it was just 1.
No,
I guess
had
it
2.
was 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Did you just notice now?
Yeah. What is that? Just turn off all your lights.
I know. And one guy looked disgusted. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, they should have been like blown away instantly. I mean, I guess.
Well, it depends.
It was pretty bad wind, but they should have been like, hurricane wind gone. I have to say, the flying suit and the actual like head they showed and everything looks pretty consistent.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
I like the design a lot better too. And the wings look really nice. I guess that's what it was before. Obviously, it was an older suit, but like they were just very flat.
Yeah.
Now they actually have the right kind of bend.
It's been irradiated.
I like to they at least explained why he's large, because realistically speaking, like we have no record of like pteranodons being that big in the fossil records, at least. Even though this continuity seems to be the answer to everything, you just throw a little radiation on it, and.
Mm-hmm.
So Rodan's a guy. I thought Rodan was a girl. That's why it has eggs.
Did they say he?
I don't know. It has
I mean,
eggs, so.
well, in the original film, there was 2 of them, so they implied male, female.
Yeah,
then
I
in the
guess.
other ones, they kind of said he.
I like how.
I would say this is a female because there's a nest.
Yeah, I like how she's taunting him. She's like, "Oh, you gonna jump or are you gonna get blown away?"
Oh,
Jesus.
damn! Shots fired, folks.
Rude.
Was that atomic breath?
Or are you just happy to see me? That's stupid. I'm sorry.
I thought it, but I had the, I was nice enough not to say it, so thank you.
Now the real question here is, can they believe this?
See, his face doesn't look as cool as this one.
It's like, don't say it. Don't say it. Sir, I can't believe it.
Rodan! Is Rodan firing like machine guns there? Like...
I know. Look, he takes the turrets under his wings.
That'd be awesome. That's what it looks.
I think it's supposed to imply like the wind, but yeah, because off they're setting off charges under the water, it does look like he's just like.
It totally is like when you see like a helicopter flying over water, like like in movies.
Yeah.
Shooting at the when they.
Badass got these 2 big Gatling guns in there. He's like Rodan.
I mean, when we have a Mecha Rodan, it's definitely
See,
gonna
he
have
looks
that.
better there. Is that a different suit?
Yeah, they switched over from the
Okay.
water suit.
So I was gonna say the other one, his cheeks look weird, but he looks.
Yeah, it had more of a kind of a duck mouth. That's one of the things people have
Yeah.
noticed over the years in the Heisei suits. When he was in the water, the suit they use has kind of a very flat mouth. But yeah, this is the
Yeah,
suit.
much better. It's funny though, because Rodan's actually smaller than before. I guess it's not the same.
Well, I don't think he's got. I think Rodan's actually the same size. It's just Godzilla's like twice as big. Yeah, no, because the last time he was with Rodan, Godzilla was 50 meters tall, and in this movie right here, he's 100. So Godzilla's literally doubled in size.
These guys just fucking did not luck out.
I know about Rodan's still fighting him the same way, just like fucking just drilling him in the head.
Yep. Sparks are flying.
It's just like, fuck you! Godzilla looks so fucking like, I swear to God.
He had cat mouth.
He's like, ooh.
Ouch.
Oh, gosh. Humans, call in Mechagodzilla. I need assistance.
Get Anguirus.
So
nothing can happen.
It's just so nothing can happen.
Anguirus can get his ass kicked instead of him.
It's true. Anguirus has literally
reprieve.
never won a fight. They even made a whole comic book issue about that. Like, oh look, Anguirus said he'll fight the
Is
stress.
Godzilla really stuck on his back right now?
Ooh, ow.
Power bottom.
Jesus.
I love how they're implying though Godzilla's skin is so tough that hitting it, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh. Some of those sounds are.
Is it going in
Look at
his
him.
mouth?
I love how fucking nasty. Look at him. Just choke that motherfucker out.
Just break his neck.
Ooh. Yeah.
That'd have been great.
Though,
And I've been directing this movie. Be like, oh yeah, we're bringing Rodan back. I'd show Rodan in all the trailers, and then like this scene, he just goes,
Pull up Bryan.
rips Rodan's head off. Like,
Pull up Bryan Cranston in Godzilla 2014.
yeah.
Just pimp the hell of him. All the promo. They like third of the way of the movie. Dead.
They should do that in every Godzilla movie from here on out. Just have like big name star and like all the promotional like material, and then just kill him off first act.
Oh
Dead.
man, I guess it doesn't bode well for Millie Bobby Brown and King of Monsters.
Yeah.
Hey, the girl from Stranger Things is gonna be in it. Not really.
I have to say though, this fight's really good though. Like it's pretty dynamic compared to obviously some of the previous.
I love how Godzilla is just an asshole in this fight. He's just fucking.
They both kind of
dancing
were.
around on him.
I also heard too, in terms of the Heisei, Godzilla is he's the bulkiest in 1995 when he fights Destroyer, but I think after that they say he's the bulkiest in this movie, and when you see him in the next film, he's a little bit leaner. I guess the suit is a little bit bigger in this one. And for the longest time too, this was the only Godzilla movie from the Heisei era not to be released abroad.
Why?
I don't know. They just never did it.
So now that we know what's going to hatch from this, let's take the egg anyways.
Oh, but do we?
They should just drop it from very, very high.
Make a big omelet.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see his body's a bit like more broad.
Oh.
Did you just remember?
I just remembered.
I forget.
It's been a while.
I haven't seen this.
I am new to this.
I have not seen this.
Look, though, he's got his own like shoulder pillow.
Will the egg hatch? How many more weeks of winter?
It's gonna be like Godzilla's version of Groundhog Day. It's just
That'd be great. It's like Japan, instead of like a groundhog, they just every year they have a different kaiju egg that they see whether or not, like depending on when it hatches. It just tells them how
it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's Mothra. Oh, it's gonna be a good year. We're gonna be all right. King Ghidorah's next one. Ah, shit. This sucks. Oh.
Someone took my picture without my consent. Hashtag me too.
Obviously, it's not very smart though. If you use a flash, it's just going to reflect the glass.
Why does he just use his phone?
Oh yeah.
No. Who the fuck just says that? Listen, people, I'm a big dinosaur guy, paleontology nut, but I don't just walk around going like, oh, I'm a big pteranodon enthusiast.
Yeah. I'm an expert. That's why I'm taking pictures of you. You remind me of a pterodon.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, I'm not doing any important work except for that stuff I'm looking at right now.
Oh, she's trying to play it off all sassy and cool.
You didn't just touch anything important. It's stupid. It's stupid stuff. You just touched stupid stuff. Stupid.
Hey, is that a long...
Just your everyday, ordinary phone call.
Jesus Christ. Fucking smack her in the face practically. Now you see here.
Okay. Take your lab coat off.
Oh, wow. She reached kind of...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
She's like, wait a minute.
Wait, did you mean to grab the door, or were you trying...
Oh, that's what his plan was.
You're gonna
You
get a
go,
slap
girl.
in the face. Oh.
It's the most action he's had in a while.
He's a pterodon man, okay?
Pteranodon!
Wow, that guy's really short.
He's a pteranodon man, okay?
Either that or everybody else is standing on a stool. But like, you saw how short that guy was compared to everybody else?
I believe the term is vertically challenged. We live in very politically correct times.
Short.
Oh, she had her bun down. I was like, why is she look
You
different?
saw him take it. Like, he didn't even hide it.
Let's be real. We all know what he stole.
Oh, yeah.
Her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Last Christmas, I believe. That's what he...
So it's a mood egg?
That's how science works.
It's a mood egg.
Yeah, because it changes color apparently when it's
Yeah,
it's
that's how it
feeding.
feels. I wonder if
Interesting.
like pregnant bellies work the same way.
What?
Fine, I'm the weird one.
They do.
I'll
Yes.
put that out there. I'll be
Yeah,
the one.
what a stupid question. They do work that way.
Why does he like
What?
the little like
Oh yeah.
thing on his arm? Like I guess it's for when you roll up your sleeve, but it looks really stupid if it's not rolled up.
Is that what that's for?
I think so.
I've never seen one of those. It's like
I thought it was some form of birth control.
Or like cigarette thing. Cigarette patch.
I was gonna say bottle opener, but you guys got really fucking weird with that shit.
Hey, I was just following Chris's logic here. Okay.
Cigarette holder, birth control. Okay, never mind.
Cigarette what? Not cigarette holder. You know, like nicotine patches.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cigarette patch.
You know, the kind of thing
Yeah,
you
that-
wear,
you're right,
wear
that's
on
totally-
on your shirt.
that's totally less weird. My bad. Clearly, I'm the fool here.
You are.
Ooh, it's a mental development center.
Oh.
Are they trying to find the next Avatar?
No, Neo.
Oh yeah.
The one. That is a little weird. This is a cult. The time you got children sitting in wireframe pyramids. Cult.
Are they waiting for Xenu to show up? Yeah, I went there.
Aren't we all?
Are those the girls that played the
Yeah.
fairies?
No, that's the psychic.
No, not her. The other two.
I really don't understand.
Oh yeah, I think it is
I
then.
really don't understand what that thing on his shoulder is.
You know, it's like a napkin in case you're
It's
eating.
called-
Old
It's gotta
fashioned.
be-
Look it up, Chris.
It's a neck pillow, right?
Yeah, but those were the
Please.
cameo were the twins. But yeah, this is that like psychic institute that we saw in Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Okay.
So I like how they're still like playing up the whole. All right.
That guy looks familiar. Has he ever been to the moon?
Again, if they approached this carefully and even the newer continuities, this could be a cool thing. Like kind of
Yeah.
the whole like because in a world where there's kaiju, I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe even introduce other ideas of like again, they'd have to tread lightly, I feel, because now when the movies are kind of like really realistic.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
I don't think so either.
I'm pretty sure I used to have that stereo right there. Just
Yep.
saying.
Again, if they're going to do psychic stuff, I don't think the people are going to be psychic. I think they're going to be getting like visions from like Mothra or something. So it's kind of that, but it's not really like, oh, I'm psychic.
I'm just hoping they eventually do like a crossover with Pacific Rim.
Everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Hell, just create another continuity of a different Godzilla for it. Like it doesn't have to be the same one.
Yeah.
We already got like 3 different Godzilla continuities going on right now. So What's one more?
I mean, honestly, it'd be a good way to introduce a Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, because I feel the continuity we have now, it's like why the fuck are you gonna build just a giant robot Godzilla? But instead of like Pacific Rim where you already have like giant robots, a little hey, let's just make one look like a monster. How are we gonna get our reveal? Ooh. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Is it baby?
Oh!
Is it gonna be Superman?
Damn. Yeah, that's how I want to be born.
Hell yeah.
She looks so adorable. Look at her hair. It's like Jurassic Park all over again.
Yeah, we need Jeff Goldblum here to tell us what a bad idea this all is.
And how be unimpressed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it like an octopus?
Oh, that's a good wet, viscous sound. Sounds like someone's throwing up and breaking porcelain. I like that shot.
Uh-oh. It's Barney.
That's why we promote safe sex, kids.
Yeah. Don't forget to clip that thing on your sleeve.
I'm just waiting for like the hentai version of this scene.
Yeah, I've been waiting for quite a while. When did this movie come out?
Well, fine. This came out in 1983, so this was the year Jurassic Park came out.
So somebody will make it. Somebody will make the hentai. Who are we kidding? The hentai exists. We know it does.
We know. I believe.
I thought this one was...
What do you think we do before we start recording? I think he's trying to communicate with us. He just looks like somebody you'd want to be friends with.
He's so angry.
And I'm so disappointed. He really wanted to see a pteranodon.
So, is the Pokemon-looking baby the next movie? Then?
Yeah.
I thought that was this one.
No, he looks like a Pokemon in the next movie.
How does he have no idea what a Godzillasaur is?
So basically what we're looking at here is the baby version of what we saw when they went back in time in Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Okay. When he was on the island, before he got irradiated. Yeah, this is a baby version of that.
That's pretty cool.
It's a big-ass baby.
I mean, he seems pretty cool.
Yeah, he seems cool. We'll hang out.
He would fit into Flintstones, for sure.
I know.
Thank God for that.
See, I hate how they explain that, to be nice, he's got to be a plant eater. Yes, with those huge sharp teeth and razor-sharp talons.
Eat these fake flowers.
He's my favorite character.
Do you want to be him?
Yes.
Do you want to enslave him in a small spherical object and call upon him when you need to do battle with, I don't know, like neighborhood dogs or something?
I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea.
That actually is a really great suit.
I know.
I'm ordering my custom leash now.
Baby Godzilla, sir, I choose you. Kill the Shiba Inu. What?
He's like, where's my...
This is a lot like Jurassic Park when they gotta, Vince Vaughn just had to take that baby T-Rex.
Oh my God! Do you have any idea what that is?
Yeah. Oh, it broke its leg. Boo-hoo. Have you heard of natural selection? You just gotta play God.
Zilla. Oh. By the way, I love how Godzilla gave that tower just a great big fuck you. It wasn't in his way. He could have very easily just walked by and not have been like inconvenienced.
It's not his style.
That's not how he gets down. Yeah, he definitely looks a bit more broad in this movie.
Does he know about his child yet? Can he sense the child?
Look at the little Mechagodzilla figure. You see that?
Huh?
He has a little Mechagodzilla figure in his office.
That's
So
awesome.
is Godzilla gonna grab his child and like throw him into like some radiation?
Let's cool you up a little bit.
Yeah.
We need to make you a little bit cooler.
No son of mine.
Gonna be eating fucking
Gonna
plants.
Ain't gonna be irradiated.
Can't have no.
It's a classic baby
Vegetarian.
boomer millennial situation.
Yeah.
The millennial wants to be all vegan and eat plants. The guy's just like, nope, you're gonna.
Yeah. A man is radiated. You
Wow.
irradiate like a girl.
Should get that as a big like tramp stamp.
Oh,
Wait, what exactly?
The G-force.
emblem.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so now we're gonna see the actual
Man.
soldiers suit up. But yeah, so again, it is interesting, and this is the first time. Yeah, and even before when he was being kind of psychically controlled by aliens, he was still controlled by remotely. This is not only is he being controlled here directly, but there are people inside of him. This is the only movie where he's a giant mech. There's people inside controlling him from a cockpit.
They totally need to do a movie that's basically Top Gun, but with like.
Oh my God!
Godzilla.
Yes.
And just kaiju. They just enter this. There's like. Yeah, just all these military agencies or branches just specifically for fighting kaiju, and then there's the one school that's the best of the best of the best.
Yep.
And Tom Cruise goes there.
Just play that song right now over the
Oh
scene.
yes. Well, you see, we were inverted.
Oh my God!
Why on earth would you do
Oh
that?
my God! Yeah, Tom Cruise
Communication.
and Goose as Jaeger pilots.
Oh, I know, right?
That'd be,
Like,
oh my God! Yes,
and-
yes.
I don't care.
I'm gonna start writing this little bit of fan fiction right now.
I mean,
I'll put it on my blog.
honestly, I don't know why the movie hasn't been made already.
Shit.
It seems like a no-brainer.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
just-
Left.
The best of the best of the best, sir. I'm pumped for the Top Gun sequel.
I am too, because I'm
Especially
secretly
since
hoping.
they're bringing Goose back. Like,
I love how they're implying Mechagodzilla has abs.
Yeah.
So
Godzilla has abs.
well, he's got more like that kind of big tortoiseshell thing going
He's
on.
even
That like
got pec boosters.
body back boosters.
They're like booster jets in his pecs.
Yeah, no, I like how like big.
It kind of looks like a really sad face, though, if you look at it. Do you see it?
Yeah. I love how Mechagodzilla stands like a bro. He's just kind of like he's like ready to go at any minute.
He's got that
It's
posture.
voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Seriously, look at it. Yeah, that's a.
Irish Storm Intro. It makes no sense, but just I can hear Mechagodzilla saying that.
Take off. Just think of the logistics of making that thing fly. I mean, as cool as it is to see Mechagodzilla fly, I've always thought to myself, you're pushing it a little bit.
No, So the original RoboCop is that like Mechagodzilla should talk like the original RoboCop.
You're
Freeze.
dead or alive. You're coming with me.
Yeah, freeze, dirtbag. Like just just saying that to Godzilla.
But no, but if that's how we're gonna do it, then Mechagodzilla has to be like Godzilla after he gets shot to death. So like Godzilla's being shot to death
Yeah.
by like the self-defense
Jaeger.
force. Yeah, but then but he still has the same yell Peter Weller had when he was yelling. So it's like, ah! He's
Jesus
getting shot to
Christ.
death.
No, I think this Mechagodzilla is just like is run by an artificial intelligence.
Well, then that's kind of how he was, more or less. And sometimes he would go like haywire and kind of thinking for himself.
Yeah.
Again, that's why this one is so unique. Where unless someone's operating him, like he doesn't go crazy, he doesn't start doing anything else. He literally is just inoperable, which is probably for the best. Because really, do we need that problem?
We have spotted the Ghidorah. See, I could have done that part.
See, Godzilla's kind of giving like the like, hey, eyes.
We should be friends.
Join me together. Well, it just sounds like Sean Connery talking as Darth Vader. Join me, Luke. Together we can. That's so stupid. Yeah, like he's land like boom. Just broed.
It's been too long since I've seen RoboCop. I need the one-liners now. So
Someone will dub them.
oh my gosh, like it would just be like right
there,
yep. Yeah, just like I know freeze dirtbag is like that's totally one of them. I think it's
Oh, someone! I bet go on YouTube right now. I guarantee you, someone's done it. Once you're done watching this, go to another YouTube
we don't
channel.
have a Top Gun Godzilla movie yet, though. So it's like that seems like something that would exist.
Well, now that we've put it in the ether,
yeah.
Here's one thing I've always wondered. It's cool. I like that Mechagodzilla has like a roar, but from a tactical standpoint, why does he need a roar?
Intimidation.
And who's in charge of the roar? Who's got the roar button?
Tony Stark.
Is that on the?
But actually, oh my gosh, another brilliant idea. We need like a Tony Stark type figure that just builds like all these different like Mechagodzillas. You got like a stealth bomber Zilla. Like
we could do that.
Oh man.
Hulkbuster Zilla.
Ooh, right in the mouth. I know there was some toys in the '90s that I had, where was Godzilla figures that had armor on them, so Godzilla was wearing like battle armor.
Mm.
It's so funny because he's pretty fit for a robot.
What's up?
Yeah, robots are usually like all out of shape and stuff.
No, like
it's pretty fit. Yeah, I'd fuck him totally.
Compared to Godzilla, like they made his waist really tiny and his thighs and like arms fucking huge.
Well, they kind of at the same time just kind of want to like body shame Godzilla too. He's just an overall just like big fuck you to Godzilla.
Yes, and a symbol for justice.
See, like Godzilla's bare fat, but Mechagodzilla's like cut up, right?
Yeah.
Die, criminal.
It's like I have a naval laser.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Godzilla's like, I'm gonna come get that.
Step away from the girl.
Ooh.
Is this where the creator of My Hero Academia got the idea for the naval laser guy?
Probably. Damn.
Oh man.
Oh. I remember. Yeah, this is Mechagodzilla. Every time Godzilla faces off against. Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
For now.
Again, it seems like every time Godzilla fights Mechagodzilla, the first fight, like it gets so fucked up by Mechagodzilla. It always goes south for Godzilla in the first fight.
He just doesn't know what's coming, you know? It's like who would have expected a naval beam?
And then he's like shooting what? Missiles out of his shoulders?
So,
Godzilla's face is like,
it's so Iron Man.
I know. Where I kind of feel if they did Mechagodzilla now, he wouldn't like transform, but he would like his body would shift, things would open, and like components would change. How?
It's funny too because when the laser comes out, it just kind of looks like a high-powered camera. Obviously, it's not.
Honestly, I'm really having trouble imagining a Mechagodzilla today that isn't just a Godzilla RoboCop. What do you say?
Mini shocker.
We need
hammer?
Shakaka.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I really sure subtitling this.
Oh, there's the Shakaka.
Ow.
Taser.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. This iteration of Mechagodzilla reminds me a lot of the Dragon Zord from Power Rangers, Energy Ranger. Look at Deadpan.
Deadpan.
Just fucking like it's motionless. Like I don't give a fuck.
Oh Jesus. Foaming at the mouth.
Oh no.
I know it's one of those rare moments where Godzilla just looks like he's just anguished.
Having a seizure.
Where's this awesome lighting coming from, by the way? Oh.
What's that? What's that? Uh-oh.
That's not how it's supposed to work. I took health class.
Yeah, I don't think that's how we designed this this thing to work.
No shit! What gave it away?
Oh no. Well, if that's all it takes to defeat
Basically, if you want to
Mechagodzilla.
beat Mechagodzilla, just let him do whatever to
Now,
you.
what's preventing a nuclear meltdown within the suit now?
Godzilla's like, oh boy, just wait till I get over there. Oh, here I come.
Godzilla really does have some like thunderous thighs.
Yeah. Yeah. He's fucking beefy.
Oh no.
How could this happen?
He just pushed him over.
So ultimately, let's review. Godzilla ended up beating
Look at
Mechagodzilla.
that fucking smug face. That's what I
Bitch
thought,
ass.
bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, Mechagodzilla shoots him with a naval beam, rockets, like next level tasers. I don't know.
And then Godzilla just
He
pushes,
just pushes
him.
him over. Yeah, just pushed him down. We didn't. I was not programmed to stand.
What, on the ground?
Yeah.
They were not trained to fight horizontally. So, should we try the Super X again?
Mm-hmm. We have no choice. Damn. Wait, I hope we're not too late, son of a bitch.
When in doubt.
He must be stopped.
You can tell the translation is not 100% here. Just some of the sentences are a little off.
So, the most advanced weapon ever devised by
That's what I was just
mankind,
gonna
in
say.
theory, fails by just being, shoved to the ground. So what are we going to do now? I don't know, planes, tanks, that'll work, huh?
I mean, it usually works, right?
It slows them down, I guess, at least, so they could evacuate.
Well, wait, birds.
And they never revisit that. No one ever stopped to hey, remember when we just made him, leave on his own with some quail calls or some shit? Can we do that again? No, bullshit.
Why couldn't we just build a bunch of tiny artificial birds?
Yeah, they just emit the sound. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Giant robot Godzilla. All right.
Oh man.
Let's spend
It's no mystery why that was easier to get funding for. I mean,
well, let's be real. This is just way cooler.
It's
You guy just walks in his
Maybe he only
proposals.
fell for the
We may
birds
as well.
once.
Giant robot Godzilla, guys.
That's the
Come on.
thing.
Come on. Am I right here? Am I right?
We're gonna build a Godzilla, and Godzilla's gonna pay for it.
Jesus.
That was a good shot.
Bring in the masers.
The masers. I love how the masers keep getting more refined each movie.
Yeah, and they still do nothing.
I was just
Yeah.
saying. And are just as
Yeah,
look
they're just
cool.
still not
Ineffective.
worth shit. I just feel bad that they keep manning these vehicles. It's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
right, like.
This is every little kid's dream right here. It's just Godzilla in this
Welcome
moment.
to the
Is
Defense Force. We already told your family you're dead. Now get out there.
That's what happens in Japan when your test scores aren't high enough. You get drafted in.
Instead of prison in Japan, they send you to G-Force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like, we don't have a death penalty. Officially.
they're the Night's Watch, man.
Right?
So you're gonna go fight Godzilla. Oh, so should I just go hang myself in my room now?
I mean, that's another good idea for a Godzilla movie. Just a bunch of murderers and rapists defending the world against it. They're the Jaeger pilots.
Well, but yeah, because it's basically a suicide. Well, essentially, I feel like at this point, the self-defense force in a world with Godzilla is basically your suicide squad, because that's literally all they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That could be punishment. It's like, well, if you survive, your sentence is reduced or whatever, but let's be real, you're not.
Yeah.
It's can we control, we have the technology to control all these vehicles remotely?
I mean, if
I know.
Godzilla doesn't kill you, we planted an explosive in your spine.
Yeah.
So.
How fucking massive he is there.
It's like, I fucked up Tokyo Tower. Now it's time for you, Kyoto Tower. Boom.
Ooh, that's a bummer.
Again, I love how in this movie he's like legit targeting things. Like, so a lot of times in the other movies, things would get destroyed just kind of by accident. Like, okay, he's walking, he kind of trips, leans into something, building goes down. No, he just, hey, that's tall. Fuck you.
Like that bridge. That bridge
Yeah.
sucked.
It doesn't need to be, but it's going to be.
When you said leaned on something, oh, it actually, I immediately pictured like a, kind of like a Bugs Bunny cartoon where Bugs Bunny like encounters like a lady bunny and he's just like all, you know, like,
He's like, dude,
just
bro.
and then just picture Godzilla seeing like a lady Godzilla and like all trying to be like all cool, like lean on a building, like what's up, but it just goes straight through the building, like knocks over like 10, just domino effects, like all these buildings. Gets up and it's like,
Totally meant to do that.
see all that destruction I'm capable of, babe.
I love how the Godzillasaur has like derpy eyes too, or one's slightly bigger than the other.
Well, they should just build a lady Mechagodzilla.
She has lipstick on and everything.
Yeah, but it's like a dress.
A little bow.
And an umbrella, like
Jesus Christ.
a giant like Princess Peach umbrella.
He's.
I'm gonna assume there was a hill there.
I was
to get
just
it.
gonna say.
It's
What are you so mad about?
I do like how by this point they've added a lot of different kind of variation to his roar. It's not just the one sound. You know, he's got the classic roar there, but he also has all these different little like inflections.
Father.
Yeah, I love how they did like the stripes and coloration.
Yeah,
too.
he's got more. Well, it's true though. You look at like baby animals sometimes, like,
Even like the
and they have
patterning
like different
on the,
markings. I know,
the
like you
scale
look at like
patterns. Looks really good.
a lot of felines. I know sometimes like the cubs will have like spots and stuff on them that they lose later on.
Who am I?
That'd be so scary if you're like, because obviously they're implying. I think they're implying here they're under, like in the base. But still, just think about how heavy he is to feel that. You know, like shaking above you. We laugh, but look how big that thing's mouth is. If they just wanted to just whip around and just like that guy's head would be like a fucking
I mean,
crushed
to
grape.
be fair, he's got a very gummy mouth right now.
Yeah, but still, I mean, just those canines alone would
Yeah.
freaking. We're seeing a very rare moment in Godzilla canon.
Oh no, they're on the top floor.
Oh, yeah. Where there's a building
Of course they are.
that's not big. Just like he's right by the. Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh. Where are you, son? This is exactly like the injured T-Rex.
In the Lost World,
Jurassic, yeah.
that's where they got it from.
It's the
Spielberg
same-
ripped this movie
This is-
off.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Spielberg was making Jurassic Park, and he saw this movie. He was like, "Fuck, that's a great idea." Shit,
That is cool.
it's too late to put it in my movie.
Is the Godzillasaur her replicant?
This
It's got those eyes.
was replicant eyes. Is Godzilla a replicant? Let's start that whole debate for the next 30 years.
Oh yeah.
Was Godzilla a replicant the whole time?
Yes. Settled.
Except Godzilla will be like Harrison Ford, who'll just be like, no. You know, a great storyline for Mechagodzilla that I would, if they do another Mechagodzilla, have it be where like basically like they program like Godzilla instinct into him. That's a great shot right there. But like all
You
his
mean like-
memories.
you mean like RoboCop?
Well, yeah, but
Or
Mechagodzilla thinks he. Jesus Christ. Like RoboCop.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying you like RoboCop but Mechagodzilla? Yeah, I'm totally on board, man.
But I'm just saying, like, imagine like a Mechagodzilla who like thinks he is Godzilla and has all these memories of being mutated or going through all the same things, being attacked, and is angry at humanity, and then basically it confronts the real Godzilla and kind of learns that he's not the real Godzilla. So it's kind of a weird like duality where he's dangerous because he's a kaiju, he's a big monster, but at the same time now he is like purposely vengeful at mankind because he realized that, Godzilla was a monster, he's what he is, but like Mechagodzilla did not have to be. He was made.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of
created
yeah.
just to suffer.
Because in the 2000s when they make Kiryu, he has the memories of the original Godzilla because he technically is, and he actually is self-aware of himself.
What is their purpose of making? Essentially cloning Godzilla.
Well, it's kind of a supernatural thing.
We missed him.
They used the bones of the original Godzilla, even though I never knew how that worked because he was completely dissolved. But they find some of his bones from the original Godzilla at the bottom of the sea, and they use it as like the base to build up the body of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, I mean,
but he has
why?
I don't know.
It's like, hey, Godzilla's gone forever.
Well, it's because Godzilla was still attacking, so they're like, well, let's make it Mechagodzilla. But those bones are basically haunted by the soul of the original Godzilla. So every once in a while, Mechagodzilla would kind of start acting out on his own, and that's when like the soul of the original Godzilla would kind of wake up inside of him. That looked like an In-N-Out burger, by the way. Now I want In-N-Out burger.
We'll be back.
He'll love being enslaved here.
We'll raise it here.
But it's one of those things, obviously, until he gets mutated, he won't grow as big as Godzilla, but you saw how big the normal adult Godzillasaurus was. I'm just like, where the hell are you going to put him?
I mean, we also saw how cute and cuddly he was.
Oh, wait till you see him in the next movie. He looks like something you went out of a claw machine.
He really is full on Pokemon.
Yeah, he really is.
I thought he started that way. I forgot he didn't.
No, they were kind of trying to go semi-realistic here.
Yeah, and then they just said no.
It's like, yes, put laser sparks at that part there, then shoot them over there. Yes.
Yes.
This will
I
fix.
mean, we have to use the masers for something.
Might as well use it for fucking welding. They're not good for anything else. Is he wearing a fucking bow tie?
Alright, who let that guy in there? How does that happen?
I think he snuck in.
He
was
but
like,
I know, I understand that he's not supposed to be there, but like...
Well, I guess
you would think that the security's pretty tight.
I don't know. It is Japan.
G-Crusher.
They go on trust a lot.
A lot of honor.
How many hearts does Godzilla have?
See, now we're working with some outdated science. For the longest time, it was implied that dinosaurs had 2 brains in their bodies because they were so big that one brain wouldn't be too small to relay all the information and, all over the big body. Even though he's not that fucking big, but whatever. But yeah, so... But again, I do like how, that once again, they're trying to use Godzilla's anatomy again. And it is kind of cool because Baby here is essentially kind of a mini Godzilla, so they can kind of just... By studying his body, they can kind of interpret, Godzilla's.
Yeah, they should kill it. And dissect him.
I like that. Yeah, I should kill it.
It turned into a Robozilla. That fights for peace and justice. It is absolute when delivering the law.
Or you could just, get out.
See, sir, this is why you leave a tip.
Whoa, look at these next-gen graphics!
It's like Star Fox, man.
Oh, no way.
This really does feel like Star Fox right here. This is totally Star Fox graphics right here.
Oh, it is. This is a reskinned Star Fox cutscene or something.
When all the enemies like these random polygonal shapes. Honestly, this would have been around the time Star Fox came out too. So
I wouldn't be surprised if it was
Yeah, no, it was like the early '90s.
Oh my god!
This is cool, but what are you gonna do in Mechagodzilla?
Hey, so something I just thought about?
Thanks.
Where do they find these people?
I know
I'm definitely convinced they just pull random white people off the street and say.
I gotta imagine that,
Central Casting's got to do better than this. Come on.
Did they turn anyone down? Or is it just like first guy that walked in? Yeah.
It's just like. check out my sweet ride.
When I go on a date.
Isn't this the guy that was just like in the ship that he shouldn't be
Yeah.
in, and then he was spinning that guy around, and now he's on some Segway type thing?
Baby's so adorable.
I just remember, was in Muldoon in Jurassic Park saying they're lethal at 3 or 6 months. This doesn't apply here. We see Muldoon right at to walk up and he that line that they should all be destroyed.
So that lab coat doesn't exactly scream pilot to me.
So
He's back to flying again.
yeah.
And, so now he's wearing a lab coat.
I just want to shoot out the shoe and put like a big fat stogie in his mouth like a big Churchill. He's just making cat calls at her all day, spinning around. Come on, dollface. Hark up that skirt, will ya?
Now just slide your hands down. What?
Ditch the zero, get with a hero.
Yeah, so yeah.
Baby wants to fly.
Baby just shoots him down with the top like, not in my house, not today.
Seriously, this baby's so much cuter than the next baby.
Man, they could totally take on Godzilla with that thing.
I know, right? Oh my god, it's amazing!
I'm back to flying again. This is my designation. This thing.
This is what I do now. I
Yeah.
fly. That's all I do.
I
I
fly.
How
like-
does it fly? Don't ask.
Baby.
This motherfucker is moving in on my girl.
Are you my dad?
Baby see putting like arsenic in like his soda. Like, yes. Say it like that, hot shit.
He pities her future husband. He just told her, I just want to fuck.
You can have all this.
I ain't looking for nothing serious.
That thing is cool. I do want it.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, the 10-year-old in me is like, want it.
What about the motion sickness in you?
Totally worth it. Except that my head would be constantly turned to the side as I'm just vomiting profusely.
You know how they have feed bags for horses? You'd have that, but a barf bag. Oh,
So I like how the thing falls faster than it flies, by the way. I just
Yeah.
want to point that out.
Are
He's
you
like-
guys okay?
You guys trying to shack up in my nest? God.
Man, he just got his wings back.
Let's just cover up my shame.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I know these are like the little psychic girls, but still, it's like they're just... This still could potentially be a dangerous animal here. Like, we don't really know much about it, like...
You guys want to pet it?
Why did just the girls come this time? They were boys last time.
I like how it's like, oh, it's a herbivore. Yeah, well, you know, so is a hippo, and they killed more people in Africa than any other animals. I'm just saying. It's got claws as long as these girls' fingers. I'm just saying. Don't turn your back on them.
Yeah, do it. Girl's just standing there. Oh, there she goes.
She was just trying not to miss her mark. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And now. So, when did this become a cult?
The one in the back.
We
the
knew
tall
it was
one
a cult
totally
as soon as we
isn't
saw
singing.
him sitting in pyramids.
I know. Well, they're chanting, they have music
Oh my god,
now.
they changed.
He's like,
Their powers changed the lighting.
Is this like their wedding, like his union between these two women? Like, you know,
oh, yeah.
yes, you will all be my vessels.
Worship me.
The sacrifice.
We will populate the world after Godzilla has went.
Oh, God. Is this where we get to see Xenu?
Oh man, yeah, is Xenu gonna drop the nukes?
I guess the part that bothers me the most is you can tell
Wow.
it's clearly not like children voices.
Yeah, great job with the singing, guys. You just resurrected Rodan.
They're just trying to start a fight. These are
I know.
What a lovely, lovely voice.
Rodan's having a little trouble getting up. It's getting down. Let's open this pit up.
Baby,
Kill the
what's
children.
up?
Baby's
The
trying to
children
mosh.
are evil.
Blaze Slayer.
Baby, baby. No, baby.
I'm holding it up, but that's gonna do anything.
Check his diaper. Yeah, it's a song.
It was a little unnerving.
Yeah, you guys suck. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sounded like a kind of song that would like wake up Rodan and piss off a baby Godzilla. So,
He's probably like, shut up, you're just gonna call her.
Yeah.
No, he's zombie Rodan.
Fire Rodan, technically.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
That is a cool effect, though.
He's got
So is this baby
magic
Godzilla
water.
like Godzilla and Rodan's child?
No, it's basically implying that basically a Godzillasaurus egg kind of wound up in Rodan's nest.
Hmm.
Magically.
Which, again, implying species, there's more than one. Although this one they're basically saying, okay, they start off that way, but for them to look like Godzilla, they have to, be exposed to radiation.
Right. But then if a Godzilla is to reproduce, then do their offspring have to be exposed, or do they...
That's the thing. We've never seen, again, two, legit, full-on Godzillas together at once, let alone a male or a female. So that is a good question, in this continuity here, where Godzilla's looking the way he does as a result of being mutated, if he, copulated with a female equivalent, would they make God... Or I'm wondering, would he be sterile, maybe? Kind of implying that Godzilla's kind of reached God status and he's immortal, so it's kind of like...
immortal but sterile.
But then again, you make the argument, if you're immortal, do you need an heir? Because it's like, you
But he
don't...
still has, just a reptilian,
Like a
sex
figure?
drive, so that's why he's all pissy.
A reptile sex drive. I've known a few women with those. Not fun.
I wasn't listening to you. What?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Nothing, Four Eyes.
Shut up. You sometimes are our four eyes.
You sometimes are our four eyes.
That is very true.
I'm just an always four
But
eyes.
today, I'm a hot piece of ass.
You know what? Bam! And then I can't read.
I guess he was born 65 million years ago.
Yeah, if I had to guess, 65 million.
That's about right. That's about right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the age of consent somewhere around 50 mil.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta find some, some mosquitoes.
So the dinosaurs might make a comeback. Okay, we have Godzilla, we have Godzillasaurus, we have Rodan.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you mean?
We're actually building our own dinosaur robots.
I think someday was 4 years ago.
Aww. Like that leash could really hold them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when people put their, exotic animals. I remember some guy had a cougar. He would put on a leash, walk around town, and he's like, yeah, I just put the leash on to make people feel better. It's not actually doing anything.
Yeah.
Were they gonna have him fight like a lion or something?
I mean, they've already kind of established he follows Homegirl around. This is just mean. It's a pretty sweet collar, though. Let's be real. Let's got to stud it out.
What's with his eyes?
Replicant.
Whenever he gets scared, they glow red. Even though it's kind of strange, when you think red, you think anger. But okay. But yeah, that's implying if he's scared or nervous, they glow. But here's my thing: if he's not irradiated, where is this energy source coming that creates a glow in his eye?
His magical self.
I do like though how it is. They show more international people on the team. I think because again, even if this is a unit created by the Japanese government, Godzilla is the world's problem, so it makes sense that any kind of organization, military or non, or a combination of the two, would be comprised of kind of people from around the world. Because again, it's he affects everyone basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want that job.
I Alone at last. So,
Don't be afraid, baby.
you and the Pteranodon guy, huh? What's that all about?
Roger, Lizard One.
The guy looks like a plantation owner.
A giant bird.
How do you have visual contact? How?
I can't believe it. Well, they can't. So yeah, you just saw him like 45 minutes ago. He's just firing his machine guns again.
I know. He's got just 2 desert eagles. Can you at least call him Rodan? We've just established his name
It's
is
clearly
Rodan.
not a bird.
I'm really curious to see how they're going to do Rodan's roar in the new movie. Because I know with Godzilla they remade his roar. It still sounds like Godzilla, but it's a new roar. I'm wondering how they're going to... I hope he still sounds like Rodan. After Godzilla, Rodan has my favorite kaiju noise.
How is this destruction being caused?
It's implying the wind from his wings. And you know, in the originals, in the show era, he could fly at supersonic speeds.
Oh, shit.
Sending out an...
Oh, yeah.
I went there. Yeah, okay.
Message in a bottle.
Stop saying that. It's just silly. Even in a world
Wow,
where...
the ride's really smooth, huh?
I know, right? Oh, they're playing chicken. Oh!
Sucks for her.
Oh, my goodness.
So much for that smooth ride.
They're good.
Ah!
Hey, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good.
Nailed it.
It would have been cooler if they
Baby,
made the
if you had
claws
fire
go in.
breath, that'd be really useful right now. So we could plummet to our deaths quickly.
Awkward. I just picture that guy with Tourette's just randomly screaming that out sometimes. Just sit at the bar.
See, the accuracy with which Rodan's able to just, like, destroy things with, just by flying. Like, I only wanted to destroy the helicopter, not the box.
Yep.
It's like high-velocity farts. Like, flat, just
But how can you, like, angle it in different
crop dusted.
By the way, folks, I just spilled beer on myself.
Oh my goodness. I think some of it hit my elbow somehow.
Lick it off. What?
Oh, that's cool. I like that shot right there. And I like how they animate it so like the shape changed when it went over the different parts.
They did done good.
They did done good, yeah.
We need a shot of him like flying over a big group of people running like that.
Like that?
They just all just explode.
Oh, that'd be good. Well, in theory, yeah. Well, that should be like gale force winds, like blowing them around.
Well, I mean, he's knocking down skyscrapers just by
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he goes right
just
over
by
you,
farting on him. And
like, I do not want to be under Rodan after the morning after Chipotle.
oh yeah.
Oh no.
Have you ever see like a kaiju shit?
These are the serious
any
questions.
movie?
We actually
Has
have
there been
not.
a movie where like the human cast has been elbow deep in kaiju shit, perhaps looking for like a cell phone?
Congratulations for referencing
that's
Jurassic Park III. You are the first in history.
Yeah. Hey, I did not mind that movie.
I
gotta be
actually
honest.
didn't mind it as much the last time I watched it. I only mind it when I compare it to the other two. And I'm like, oh yeah.
I only mind it when I remember there are other Jurassic Park movies. No, honestly, I can dig it.
I can dig it. Can you dig it?
Show us what you got.
So, strapping these to Mechagodzilla's back while making him look infinitely cooler, yes. Still, I'm just kind of like, at the end of the day, like, you shoot laser shit at Godzilla all day. Like,
Yeah.
I mean...
Listen, if he looks cool enough, maybe Godzilla will respect him and
Yeah.
leave.
And just kind of high five and be like, all right, all right.
Wait, it's different now. We're on the back of this thing. This other thing we made. A symbol. Actually, that's pretty cool though.
I know, it is pretty...
Just like mid-air docking. Just like, they should have like orbital drops that like drop in like.
Oh, that...
Like Mechagodzilla loses like an arm, and then just from like space.
Oh,
one,
yeah.
Just comes, and then all of a sudden it's like this giant like cannon.
That would be actually a really clever or creative way of like where you'd basically, you know,
Yeah.
keep all his gear like from space and have it just kind of like go to him as he needs it.
Yeah. Well, so it's like you could have like this awesome like fight between Mechagodzilla and like Godzilla like tears off a limb.
Man, Rodan
And then
still got the freaking
Mechagodzilla like with his other arm just like punches him, and Godzilla goes flying, and then all of a sudden it just like goes and there's a new arm, cannon, fire.
That's
like,
actually a really cool idea. Like, and I'm not
like,
just like
all this different
humoring
stuff.
you like ironically
Yeah.
like I normally do.
No, this is not this is not a RoboCop Mechagodzilla. This is like
This is, I mean,
this might actually be something that we'd want to
folks,
see.
my eyes are not rolling. Like, I am legitimately like taking him seriously right now.
Yeah. I will be 100% honest. I would actually love to see a RoboCop Mechagodzilla. But
I mean, I would too.
But-
And right now, I'm rolling my eyes as I said that. But before that, the other thing, no,
Yeah.
my eyes were in a fixed position the entire time.
Yes, intrigued.
No, that would be a really clever way of doing it too, because that way it's
Yeah.
like he can kind of summon it.
I feel like it'd work really well for an anime.
Oh yeah, especially because you could really like, you know. the-
Just don't move. That's how it works. Don't move.
So he is actually like, is he actually called Fire Rodan? Because I'm like, is it?
it's
Part
it
of me is like, shouldn't it have been like Phoenix Rodan or something? Because he came back to life.
or Pheno. No, never mind. I was trying and I just it was a mistake.
You
like, is
failed.
that the official translation?
I mean, yeah, again, that's what I've always heard to kind of distinguish him in this movie. I just call him Rodan because it's just he's Rodan.
Where's Godzilla?
He's Rodan the man.
Oh, I guess they wrote down the woman in this one.
Oh,
The
Roger,
woman.
Roger.
Yes.
Alpha Tango Zulu Niner Delta.
Yep.
I'm here. Wasn't it supposed to take weeks to repair? Has it been weeks?
I am the law.
Oh my god! I am the law. I knew you'd say that. It's a little long before we had a cool Judge Dredd movie, we had a not so cool Judge Dredd movie.
Yeah.
Wikipedia it. Yeah, see, all these kind of projectile powers he has now are new, because the original Rodan couldn't do that. But again,
Shazam!
I think they're implying that like Godzilla, because he was irradiated, he now has like, you know, atomic
I'm
powers.
saying
Plasma?
it's a he.
Should we use plasma? We're
So
gonna
I
use
guess Rodan's a
plasma.
Rodan's just a really good single father, I guess.
So he's a mom.
Huh?
It's a mom. It's a woman. It's a
No,
female.
no, the guy just said get him clear of the box.
He's got
Well, I think they say he is like a general, like, you know.
No.
some battle.
Just in case you weren't sure what you're supposed to be doing right now.
Didn't say white mode. Which one was that? When it was like
That's when he fought Mecha. When it was the movie
it
with
was-
Mecha Ghidorah, and he had the android. Put him in white mode.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh, we gotta switch him off of this, so we can be friends.
I like how the back of his crest lights up
Oh yeah.
like Godzilla's spines.
Bzz, bzz.
Oh,
They could totally do a Top Gun moment here.
I know. I'm waiting for it.
No, Rodan's just trying to mount him.
I guess he is a male.
Communication.
All that time spinning in that chair prepared you for this moment. That's what it was for.
Goodness gracious.
All of these guys just constantly
Great
astonished.
balls of fire.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yep.
They're looking like that motherfucker.
Damn that Rodan. We could really use a Maverick.
Look at Mechagodzilla. They looking for the what?
Wait,
what?
did you say where's Maverick?
Is the crossover actually happening? Is this for real? I say it every movie, but I love these sets.
Oh. Wait, he can fire plasma grenades out of his... That's not a grenade.
That's a...
They don't know what they're saying.
Are we
so it's
considering
okay.
that a grenade?
Ooh. Good shot.
Oops. Well, that's a couple thousand dead.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just chalk it up to the war effort, folks.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
Citizens, remain calm.
I want to see Mechagodzilla do a victory dance. Just starts doing the robot.
Please evacuate in an orderly fashion. Everything's like blown.
Yeah, I think it's broken, but...
Oh, yeah.
I actually wonder if suits like this were easier to build than like the other ones, because again, it's meant to look segmented, so you don't have to worry about like, oh god, this happens a lot to Rodan.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, the smooth surprise. I was gonna say the smooth texture on this Mechagodzilla reminds me of like when we saw Mechanicong in King Kong Escapes. Same kind of like, because all the other Mechagodzillas have a kind of like more jagged like edges to him. This one he's really a lot more kind of streamlined. I think it's trying to give more of the illusion of muscle mass too.
Yeah, this is where the trend really went away from fat robots.
Ooh.
Not looking good, Rodan.
I like he's blind in one eye.
Lightweight.
It's just to make him more badass. They shouldn't repair Mechagodzilla's eye. They should give him a giant eye patch.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Nick Fury. Nick Fury Mechagodzilla. He's gonna assemble all the Mechagodzillas.
Past, present, and future.
Yeah. We just come up with a time travel Mechagodzilla movie.
we could do that. Just keep adding into the crossovers we're putting in.
Yeah.
Why not at this point?
I mean, we're building a universe here.
It's like we don't have anything to go faster.
Daddy.
Like, why are you all still there? This is not where you should be.
I honestly don't remember Godzilla like leaving or what
He just kind of
what caused that like little break we had from Godzilla.
He just whooped everyone's ass. There's no more ass to whoop.
I just totally missed.
Yeah, he just kind of left. He was just done. He was like, "Well, is that anyone else?"
He tagged Rodan in.
A lot of good that did.
I'm getting kind of bored of Rodan. You want? Yeah, sure, okay.
See, I think the head is remotely operated, like the turning.
Yeah.
Because I know for like Godzilla, the way he opens his mouth, the actor's head is obviously in the neck, but he's got like a chin strap thing. So whenever he looks down, it pulls the thing down and it pulls the bottom jaw.
Mm.
He is like,
that guy's all business.
I know he's all like he's Clint Eastwood in that thing. Oh man, I want to see Clint Eastwood piloting Mechagodzilla.
We need one of those little Hawaiian hula girl like
on the dash. Yeah. Again, who is controlling the roar? I want to know whose job that is. And do they have to like announce it like they do everything else? Like,
that's it.
Roar! And he pushes the button. Godzilla's like, shit.
Okay, what was that? Was that plasma?
awesome.
Let's see whose stream is stronger.
I love how animated this Godzilla is. Like, he moves around a lot.
Oh, they just both combust. Oh, but you went down.
Ouch.
Yeah, you had to push me. I just had to wish you were down. I didn't even touch him. That was all ball blue. Or ref. I don't soccer.
What?
Something about systems.
I get what they're going for, having them speak English, but it's...
What are they going for? Because I don't get it.
I think it's supposed to be, again, it's like an international team, so English is kind of considered the international language. Even though the other guy, his secondary guy, who actually launched the attacks, speaks English or pronounces it better than him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, Mechagodzilla, really? You started out strong and you just got cocky.
There we go. Get him! Get him!
This is like, Rocky loses.
Jesus.
We didn't see it coming.
That throw.
Oh, nice.
By the way, can we point out just how strong Godzilla is?
Yeah.
Not even just because he's big, but even for his size.
I mean, most people missed it, but that building that Mechagodzilla just got thrown into actually was a LexCorp building. This is a little Easter egg for you.
Yeah.
It's a Justice League crossover.
You're gonna curb stomping, and fuck you.
Boom.
Just handing out. This guy's just screaming in poor English that nobody understands. Yeah, just stick with Japanese.
I'm gonna speak Japanese now.
Just read my subs. That's fine.
Damn.
Well, really?
This guy's dumb.
You just realized that. Yeah, I don't like this guy. He's not my leading man.
This whole time he's just been he's like, oh, I'm an expert in these flying dinosaur things. Wait, Godzilla? What's that?
But what's being an expert gonna do for this situation? I know a lot about pteranodons. Whooped his shit. What? Okay.
I'm an expert, so I'm gonna take pictures of you.
That's basically saying in the middle of the street with a Camaro barreling down the highway right at you and be like, "Don't worry, I'm an expert on cars." So what?
Oh, come on! I want to see somebody pull an Independence Day, fly just straight down his throat.
Yeah. We need Will Smith right here.
Come on. Yeah. Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum. Come on, light your cigars up.
I know, right?
Let's hear the fat lady sing.
I ain't hit no fat lady.
Goodbye. Bye.
Me and Will Smith have the same piece. He says it the same way I do. He's like, "Peace."
Yeah. Yeah, you and Will Smith have a lot in common.
I'm glad someone finally noticed.
Both have a history with Christian Bale.
What's it saying in the background? I can't read it. Super or something?
Is it not battle mode?
No, it was
Just switch
saying
out of
something
battle
else.
mode? If you attack, I'm gonna be pissed because you're not in battle mode.
I know, right? Okay.
I still don't know what mode you're in. Oh.
See, this is essentially
Voltron mode.
I know, right? This is kind of like what you were saying. The fact that he gets other,
Yeah.
upgrades and tech and gear. It comes up. You know what I mean?
But I'm literally imagining the real Godzilla picking up a bus, whacking Mechagodzilla's head off, and as the head goes flying, a new one
just
drops down on, and then fire beam out of his mouth the second it attaches.
Yep.
It'd be so sweet.
That would be. Powers that be, if you're listening to this. Make it so. Or, I could just make it if someone wants.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are willing,
yeah,
I am available.
a few $1 million. We'll put that Hawaiian bobble thing on a dash somewhere. Like, it'll be great.
We could do Wash from a Firefly when he just has all the dinosaurs. God, look at Mechagodzilla is just handing out that business. And it's a crazy thing when you
that's
think...
cool. That was a really cool shot. I really liked that.
It's crazy to think, again, these are all guys in suits. This is a big set, and these are all things on wire. It's incredible to think.
That's a really awesome shot.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, obviously, stuff looks cooler now. It's CGI, yes, it looks more realistic, it looks bigger. But imagine being on set of a movie like this. Like, nowadays, like, when you go see, like, when they're shooting new Godzilla, like, the set is mostly just
like, these
people.
shots there, like, with, like, the real wide shots from far away look really cool.
I know, that's insane.
It's not super easy to, like, even that, it's not, like, super easy to tell that we're watching a suit actor there.
I know, it looks, that's what I'm saying, like, they were so good at doing this that it's, like, they made it work. But just imagine being on set, being able to watch this.
They're doing all the camera work for one-liners to just be inserted.
Yep.
Just RoboCop one-liners. So I'm almost expecting them.
But yeah, no, I mean, just imagine being on the set of a movie like and watching them shoot this. Like, it'd be so cool because you're actually seeing the Godzilla fight. Whereas now it's like the fight would be done in, post-production, obviously, because all the Godzilla effects and everything would be, CG. That's why also films like this now, principal photography is a lot shorter because all the big scenes are, not done on the day. Touchdown. Yeah, see, his English is better. So, like, now they're going to target that second brain. Ooh, Godzilla's like he's having a rough time right there.
It's in his hip.
What are you zooming in with? God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Doesn't look like a brain.
And I like how she's apprehensive, because we forget, too, she was actually linked with Godzilla for a brief period of time.
They drifted.
I mean, she can, because she's psychic, she can actually sense that, Godzilla's like a person. Everyone else just sees, what he does, and they just, sees him as a monster. But because she can actually feel what he's feeling at times, like she knows, okay, what he's feeling, he's sentient to a degree.
She's also thinking about the effect this could have on the world's economy.
So he's gonna try to grab his ass.
Can I sell some stocks first?
See, I like how they do that. That's cool. Yeah. Ooh.
Remember this.
Ow, my second brain. Who told you?
That like painful. Again, whenever Godzilla's hide is actually pierced, it's always just like a moment because you realize how strong whatever that is to
Why
do
didn't
that.
he fly before? I just drag him into space, fling him up into orbit.
Oh. God, they're just unloading. But see, that's the way to fight Godzilla, is long-range attack.
Yeah, you see Godzilla? You're just a bitch.
Oh.
You're my bitch. Bitch.
Oh.
Yikes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh God, that was nasty. It's like when you're like
Why is his brain in his ass?
It's his second brain.
Implying that's the way that controls a lot of like his nerve functions.
Yeah, operates his legs. It's his tail brain.
Oh.
Maybe it's his laser brain.
My tail.
Again, I do like how they do have some characters who do feel. I always like movies in the game when they have some people who actually kind of feel something for Godzilla.
She can like actually hear him and like understand him. Kind
well,
of. Right? Well, not like verbally, but
yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed she didn't take the shot without the targeting computer.
take it with her heart.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Godzilla. At long last, we've won. You guys do remember this is technically, chronologically speaking, the second Godzilla, meaning there are others out there, like, the one you've got currently. Just saying.
Yeah.
We got him! Yeah, this one. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, him flying a robot pteranodon with Mechagodzilla in the background, it kind of makes up for him being a dork.
No, it doesn't. Fall on your face. Fall on your face.
Like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, the guy's literally like, can you move, please? Okay, when that door busts open, baby guys will just go nuts, just tearing everybody in half. Uh-oh. Oh,
Mercy?
Geez,
No.
Every single beam.
To be fair, it is Godzilla, so at this point, I don't blame him.
Oh, he is. He is gonna go nuts.
No, don't stop him. He'll probably get you out faster than those guys.
Right.
Baby, we can build you a better father.
We have the technology.
Yeah.
In fact, why don't we just use the one that's currently whooping his ass?
Yeah. I mean, don't you like him? We can take this one's skin after we kill it and cover this one with it if make you more comfortable. Did you seriously wake Rodan up again?
This is all Rodan does. He wakes up, he dies, he wakes up again.
And then,
it's kind
At least he does something. He accomplishes
and this shot for
something
me
before
would
he
end with
dies.
Godzilla's
I'm
foot
looking
just
furious.
crushing his head. It would be like an after the credits scene would be like, Rodan, like we didn't show this. It was just what after the credits you see Rodan, he's like in trouble. He's getting up, but then just Godzilla just literally just and then that's it. Rolls the rest of the credits. It's like, oh my god, Rodan, he's still alive. Nope.
Like Mechagodzilla's like, nope, not today.
I almost made it. I almost made it. See, another, one-liner.
I know. If it hasn't been done already, we give it a shot.
Yeah. We just gotta switch between, RoboCop and Terminator.
Yep.
Just...
Now, funny you mentioned the whole Phoenix allegory earlier. It is kind of fitting because here, Rodan is essentially giving... I gotta start saying her life for Godzilla. So there is, a resurrection metaphor here. But it's not, Rodan resurrecting. It's basically bringing Godzilla back.
It's Rodan's energy.
And again, I like to, in this moment, Rodan realizes that probably Baby has a better chance of surviving with Godzilla than her. Considering how she keeps dying.
So it is their child.
Well, technically, it's basically both their adopted child. But again, I guess because technically Baby is
they
more or
both
less with
cared for
Godzilla,
Baby.
so Rodan realizes that Baby would have a better chance, with Godzilla.
No, what I know is that they have the child together.
No, they didn't. They didn't fuck Chris.
They didn't?
They did not have
Or
sex.
do you know that for sure? For certain? Come on. Oh man, you did that to your psychic pal?
It's kind of weird that it's all just ash of Rodan. Ooh, I love the lens flare. J.J. Abrams right now is probably
Yeah.
he's like,
I'm gonna say, you're just
Yes,
gonna take
my
that one little
man.
scene and put some sexy music to it, and it looks like a music video
Yeah.
instead of him coming back.
Dancing in the street.
that is cool. Mechagodzilla's just
It's I got glitter power, bitch.
Where's David Bowie?
Shut up, white dude.
go back to your plantation.
Yeah, that guy. The armor is going, sir. Where is it going?
I love this is how Rodan has been his most effective in the whole movie, dying.
Mm-hmm.
He is pretty good at that. Whoa.
And here we're getting a little glimpse of things to come. You're seeing kind of the reddish-orange atomic breath.
Mm-hmm.
It is implied that when Godzilla has that, Godzilla's power is charged at the max. So, in a couple movies, when Godzilla is basically on the verge of self-destructing the entire movie, his breath is that color. So this is kind of our first...
You just gotta snort some Rodan.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, you like that?
Are you
I don't know.
English, please.
And I love when he powers up too. Like it's like the charge and the spines are like all like erratic looking.
Barely hold it in.
Looks like he's smiling.
He's got that.
I'm back, bitch.
I have a steak rat.
Remember when you called me fat? Fuck you.
I just like kills just like execution shot. Like he's just down. He just.
Oh yeah.
Burn. Burn. Just giving it right back. I love it.
I feel very, very bad for all the pilots. They're dead, right?
Actually, no. No, this is your Terminator moment where he has to get up.
Okay. Liquid metal.
This would be the part if he didn't have if he had skin on him, he wouldn't anymore. And rise up.
This is the part where had he had skin, he wouldn't now.
I realized that in retrospect.
Like he doesn't now.
Like, I mean, you get where I was going for there, but I'm just saying how it came out was a little. Like, if he had skin,
the fire would have melted at.
So he wouldn't have skin anymore. That's all I'm saying.
But he didn't have skin, so
it doesn't matter.
It's just metal.
Walked away from another one, folks.
Oh God!
I'm so glad you told me.
Did they say there are no survivors except for him?
I think they're implying that
you're
things
wrong.
Malfunctioning.
Yeah, you're wrong. There are plenty of us. There's me.
There's the whole crew.
There's that chick.
Actually, everyone survived, so really, this ended pretty well.
Yeah, so they're just gonna go. The pilots are gonna go blame the engineers. You made us a stupid mech. Couldn't even tell us if we were dead.
Yeah, it's implying that they ejected or so I'm not sure, did they eject or was that thing kind of blown out of him?
I don't know. I'm just wondering how they avoided nuclear meltdown from the suit. Because it was nuclear powered.
I know, right?
So, baby, I love you, baby.
Could you really look after him ever? Like, again, he's still gonna get fucking huge.
I'm so sorry.
Stop rubbing my lips.
You're smothering me.
Why won't she touch me that way?
But again, it is implying, again, they realize that, okay, it is a sweet moment, yes. They're basically going to send him to Godzilla because Godzilla's the one who can take care of you. Okay, so...
are they going to do the whole, go on, get out of here, go!
They're going to
throws a rock at him.
Yeah.
No, go!
Aww.
We don't want you anymore.
At the end of Harry and the Hendersons?
Yeah.
Can't you see we don't want you anymore? But again, okay, so... But Godzilla's not like this loving figure that... At the end of the day, you're still trying to kill Godzilla whenever you can. So not only do you... We're going to set him with Godzilla, but you're...
Yeah, you're taking an awfully big risk here.
Implying that...
if it's not Godzilla's child, there's a good chance Godzilla will just eat it.
Or if it is, it's one of those things where then isn't he worried about him just growing up to be like Godzilla, and now you have, two. But see, the fact that he can cry, it is implying, okay, that he is sentient. So I like how they're implying now that Godzilla...
Well, we don't know that he's crying.
No, he
just cried. He just had a tear go down his face.
No, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean the same thing it means when, tears go down our face.
He could be just allergic.
Have an eye irritant. There was
I mean,
a lot of glitter.
Maybe he doesn't have eyelids, and so...
Well,
Just
you
get
see him blink.
Really watery. No, I didn't see it. I must have blinked.
You're a crier denier.
He's a crier, he's not a sissy. Yeah, look, it is funny the way the suit is designed. The mouth, he kind of has like that upturned corner, so he's always grinning.
Let's get irradiated, bro. Oh, jeez.
Much cuter than Manila, that's for sure.
Oh, look, he's all like shy, like a...
You have your mother's eyes.
Don't you go hiding in there, boy.
It's a little gremlin right there.
I know.
Try to make Godzilla understand.
So using telepathy, remember what happened the last time you used telepathy on Godzilla? You nearly like destroyed your brain.
Yeah, do that again.
yeah. Just let's give that a go, shall we?
I can do it. I'm better this time. I sat in the pyramid for quite a while yesterday.
Look, thank God the ladder still works.
Again, I do like though this idea of that we're now recognizing Godzilla is a sentient form of life. He doesn't really give a shit about us. He's not like Mothra, but he is implying that, okay, just because he doesn't care about us doesn't mean
I'm telling you, there's some sort of conspiracy going on here. I think there's some very large corporations that have something to gain from keeping Godzilla alive, and perhaps having two Godzillas out there.
That could be an interesting angle.
Yeah,
to explore in future films.
The same corporations that are building these weapons to fight Godzilla are also the corporations that rebuild the city when Godzilla destroys it.
That would be a very effective way of profiting
Oh,
in a world where Godzilla is a thing.
Oh yeah.
I'll accept you as my father.
He looks so adorable there.
The poacher from Jurassic Park's gonna shoot him and
The male, the buck only. Alright.
spread it out, Junior.
But I can't breathe.
And here they switch back to the water suit. Yeah, you can see he's got that flattened like muzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like the music though, right here with Godzilla. It has that kind of that eerie.
Where's little baby? Little baby.
Baby's so small, it's like can't even see him.
I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be in the shot here. Well, they wouldn't be able to because
Oh, that's a good point.
technically both those seats are like the same size.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
It's like a little baby turtle.
Even though I feel Godzilla should be much higher in the water right there.
Yeah.
Godzilla can stand no matter where in the ocean.
Oh, that's true. That's right. We established that. We
had to watch how many movies before we thought about that?
Yeah.
Like, that would have never occurred to me.
Yeah, I love how here they're trying to like make a sum up like a great like moral story, like life and stuff.
Yeah.
It's deep. We all learned something today, right, guys?
Take care now, baby.
She looks so pretty there with her hair, yeah.
Yes, well, Godzilla flashes in the news. 3 million dead in Japan. We all wish Godzilla safe travels.
That's a cool shot in the background with the building just
Yeah.
mowed down on top.
Yep.
Dude, have you looked around lately? I think it's here. And it's probably why man's age is going to come to an end.
Yeah, because you can't eat. You build such shitty dinosaurs.
Again, the perspective is all off.
Yeah,
but
they're still going.
Baby,
it's a cool shot, but
how are you like swimming and you're so giant?
I know. It is a cool shot, though. I get what they're going for.
You should have a life jacket on.
You know, considering what they went through.
There's no way he can touch it. Is for out there is.
I wish Baby just had little inner tube.
Yeah, little swimmies.
Yeah. Little flotation devices.
Yeah, Godzilla's messing with him, puts him around his ankles.
Well, yeah, so kind of a different movie for Godzilla in the sense that we're seeing kind of like a nicer side of God. You know, it's ending with him essentially having done something kind of nice, you know, which is.
Oh, I didn't really get that.
Well, you know,
Not nice to the people.
Well, no, he's never gonna be nice to the people. That's not what he does. But yeah, no. So this is the first in what I call the Baby trilogy of Godzilla films. And in the next movie, he's gonna.
Baby will be a Pokemon.
Yeah, he's gonna take on his Pokemon form, but
He looks so much better in this one.
well, I think they were going for something very different in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way too big there
Yeah.
in that shot. Although it is composited well.
Yeah.
Even though I'm thinking like that's probably a small model they're using. So it's probably not. Yeah, no, that's a model they're using.
It's like, oh, you drowned yet, baby? Okay, keep going.
Just keep battling. Just keep doing it.
Just keep doing it. But yeah, so we'll probably wrap it up here, so you guys can enjoy the beautiful stoic shot of Godzilla.
Yep.
Still standing, apparently.
Yep. And just think
walking.
if Mechagodzilla had skin. At one point, he wouldn't have.
Maybe Godzilla's got his tail up, so Baby's just resting on it.
That would be kind of cute if
Yeah,
they did
that'd be
that.
cool.
That
and
would be
Godzilla's
cute.
like feeding radiation out of himself into.
Like a Shin Godzilla style, like firing it out the end of his tail. Just.
Yeah.
Farting it on him.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
just
Farting radiation.
all over his face.
I was trying to end this one off on a sweet kind of, and then you two just, yeah, farting on him, yeah.
Yes.
It's how he, exposes himself.
All right.
Radiation.
Anyway,
Wrap it up, kids.
wrap it up. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.